Alright, and we are live. Apologies to anyone coming in to check out my Skyrim playthrough. I have decided to end that stream, and I'm going to be continuing with Trails of Cold Steel that I did as a surprise birthday stream on, see, that was Friday. It's going to be my new it's going to be my new Tuesday. So we will go ahead and pick up from where that left off.
All right. Time to get going.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Yo, Dine, what's up?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Well, this will be perfect background for you. It's going good. I literally just started, so you're right on time.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can. Whatever that...
Did you get any interesting cards so far? Or are you just sorting what you
These
got?
past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I was.
I guess you got a point.
Marcus
If it's a
or
brand new
Emma.
set.
They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once. Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikels Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikels the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikels' army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time, too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
I'm not sure if I should be reading all this to everyone that's in the chat or not. I'm trying to give enough time for people to read it on their own. I'll start reading it after the next scene since we're already partway through this one. I suck at voice acting, so don't expect like different voices. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I say is, it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And someone needs to get it. So it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up to the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so that shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you don't really mind... Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's not much rush, so there's no rush. Thank you, dear. Leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. I'm having the same control issue trying to run it on the console itself. There it goes. I don't remember having this issue the last time I played it. I forgot to read that part. Yeah, it could be the controller. Though this is the one I normally use. I hope it's not going bad. Let's see. I don't know if my other one is charged or not. Alright, should be. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to turn off the controller. I do apologize when I get into menus like this. It stops the broadcast of the game. Alright, I moved the mic away from my face a little bit more. Does that sound better? Okay. Yeah, I must have had it too close to my mouth. Alright, we'll see how this new controller does with controls. I hope that controller's not going out. I like that one. I mean, both controllers are used, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't surprise me if one of them is going out. Ah, damn, it's the controller. Because this is the way I'm supposed to be moving around normally.
Should be the Student Union building.
Yeah, we'll have to give that a try. I know I was getting some like video stuttering and stuff too, so I'm a little iffy about going back to that.
I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others, too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey, now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
Huh?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Well, what do we think? Did he catch it in his left or in his right hand? Alright, we'll go with left.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Wait, my 50 mirror. He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going.
Yep, he did.
Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
We're gonna head back into the school and head to the library. Had fast travel yet? Nope. Where's the library? Oh, it's in the southeast building, the map. I'm in the wrong building. Alright, I'm going to do you all a favor and not read these books to you. Because, well, there's 5 pages. See, I don't think I've even sat down and actually read them. But by collecting the books toward the end of the game, you can get items for the number of books you've collected and whatnot. So I need to at least pick them up. Alright, that's the only thing I need to do right now. Second floor. And then all the way down here. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Toa Herschel.
This character is one of the dating options of the game, and you'd be surprised how popular she is.
I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see. Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks. Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Rien Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend, and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
I will say Sarah is one of my favorite characters in this game.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew, and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's books. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. Okay. So that one doesn't have anyone in it. I don't think, at least. This should be Machias's room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I got something here for you. Be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Are you in the middle of studying in there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How'd you know I was studying, though? You got pencil marks all over the side of your hands. Well then. You should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they're pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up that snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. Good evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was looking for you. I got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that would come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a rather distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the North Highlands. Thought it would be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You got your brushes out too, so I guess you were going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. feels so weird reading these. I'm usually just sit here in silence as I play. This should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Is that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Next room. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Anyway, are you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing some fingering motions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? Can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night long without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. That's the bottom floor. I need to go to the top floor. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? Me, Reen. I've got something for you here. Right here for you. Coming. Cheers. I don't know if that was a good yawn or not. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. Surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. This should be Emma's room. Yes? Who is it? It's me, Reen. Do you have a moment? Ah, Reen, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning to spend the day tomorrow? I was thinking about I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Alright, joining a club sounds like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Yeah, I'm going to try to talk to her again later. Good luck. But don't try to rush things either. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. Don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing the notebook, too. Or thank you for bringing me my notebook. Keep leaving out words as I'm reading. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Reen? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. Must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if you had some time to... I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime too. Well then. Good night. Good night. I need to give Elisa her student notebook too. Right. Here goes. Who is it? It's me, Reen. But what do you want? What are you even thinking about coming to an innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Oh. Okay. Wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. It should be this one. Let's see. Don't read that. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I couldn't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Guess I'll have to pack off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? back to my room. We can talk to Sarah. You really can't beat an ice-cold beer after work. No, wait. Maybe you can. Maybe 2 ice-cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I got the day off tomorrow. See that like it's totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work from the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I look forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. My room's over here. One for the principal, one from the engineering club, and oh hey, one from another first year. Certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal. It's one of my very first assignments. Hope I don't screw it up. Curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's dive in, I guess. So this is where we're going to have to start making decisions. You get 2 bonding points. I think a couple times you get 3. But each time you do a scene with another character using a bonding point, it'll take up one of the bonding points. You can only do 2 on a free day. As it's shown here, as you spend time with them, you build link experience to makes your link stronger for combat. So the more time you spend with that particular character, the stronger your links are, which unlock other abilities. So we now have to kind of keep in mind of who we're going to want to have in our party toward the end. Also, by getting the link up to the max level for any of the female class members, that allows you then to do their dating scene at the end. So it also kind of determines on, you gotta keep in mind of, okay, this is who I want to date in this game. So I need to make sure I keep their link going up. Probably going to focus on Elisa as the pairing for this game. It is the canon link up for the two of the for this game, but you can date the other girls. I'll probably also work on doing Laura's as well. I may end up changing my mind as we play through because I haven't seen any of the other dating scenes. You can, oddly enough, have a scene with the teacher at the end of the game as an option. But I've only ever done Elisa's dating scenes. The weather's beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. Welcome. Hey look, here are some solid books. Have a look. We've got some solid books for students lined up here. You keeping up in classmate? I hope you are, because being a student's all about getting your head in the books. I can't say much though, because I'll be focusing on working instead. Yes. Have you heard of Red Moon Rose? It's a pretty popular novel these days. As a matter of fact, I happen to have a first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? Are you sure I can just have it? So you missed my whole explanation of how bonding points work. Besides, giving you a free book makes you likely to buy one from us in the future, right? Thanks. Next time I need a book, you'll be the first to know. Alright. Kind of heard it. Well, I can go over it again. So right next to where it says free day, I've got the two hands grasping each other. Those are bonding points. You can do scenes with your classmates that each take a bonding point. At the end of that, you'll get experience towards your links, which make it your combat links with that person stronger. And as you get to different levels of the link, it unlocks new abilities for that link. Usually it's like a recover, or someone will or block, or they'll help you attack, that kind of stuff. Upping the link level also determines, at least when you're oh no, I only have 2. It's not double. Every time I do a scene, it'll take 1 of my points. So if I go do a scene, that'll go down to 1. Sometimes I will have 3 scenes, or 3 points, but most times it'll be 2. Your link level with the female classmates determines how you unlock their dating scenes. You have to get to max link level to get their final scene at the end of the game. As part of this, you can also date the teacher. It's kind of weird. It's not really dating so much. But it does unlock an achievement called Hot for Teacher, if I remember right.
Right.
So, when I'm spending my link points, I have to keep in mind of who I want to date at the end of the game. So I need to make sure I spend them. I'm probably going to focus on Alicia, because that is the canonical pairing for the game. Is Reen and Alicia. Might also focus on Laura, because I'd like to see that one. I may change my mind partway through and go for Laura instead. So I'll probably focus on doing the two of them when I can.
Right.
Yeah, the pairing with Sarah is... Honestly, I love the scenes between Reen and Sarah. Sarah is one of my favorite characters in the game. I love her as a teacher, and then in the other games, how she is. She's just the way she acts. I like that character. But it felt weird pursuing her as the love interest for the game. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there. I haven't met you yet. You got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7. That's right. My name's Reen Swarzler. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise. He's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? Catch on quick. Triss is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? I'm having a hard time reading these. I keep wanting to like drop words or change what it's saying. How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Aha, just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. But yeah. Once you start landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that's all explained. It's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. I'm still a bit confused about some of the stuff he just said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see. The label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then. And I'd assume experts on fishing. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it'd be a decent fishing spot. Pond Dimension is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have time.
Bad.
Person you talk to is the student union. Yep, there she is. Pardon me, you're Colette from class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did. You're the guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. Student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem to be more grown up than me. People in class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help looking for your student handbook? Yeah, I've been looking for it everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well... Yep, we will accept their request because the more missions we do, the more points we get, which then gets us more items for as we play through, because you get a grade at the end of each chapter. Sure, you can count on me. Really? Thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Yeah, I've actually got a guide up on my phone so that I can find, because there are some hidden quests, and I've missed them on a couple playthroughs and didn't get a full grade because of it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't, because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I could have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see. That narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Alright, so there really aren't that many places you could have dropped it. By the way, the best way to go about this needs to be split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was about to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there, because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out, because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is, then. So do you think I should start with the classrooms? Nah, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It would probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over and take a look around. You say you're at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. Gotta get that right spot if you gotta select it. That should be it. I should check the inside just to be sure. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get back to her as soon as I can. Find it? Yeah. Assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. Right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. It's the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thank you so much for your help, Reen. I'm sorry. I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know those sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, just sitting there. Sofas on the second floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. I couldn't think of it. I think I've dropped it while sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put the notebook in? Oh, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of boys use their pants pockets too. Well, you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out there. That's where I usually put mine. I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are any different than guys are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That'll solve all my pocket problems. Happy to be of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. Couldn't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure, thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reed. Alright. You are all free at the moment. Go to the academy field to get Elisa, and then Laura's in the gymnasium. So we'll probably do those two. Make sure there's something else I'm not supposed to go to.
Right.
According to the guide, I won't get actually anything from talking to Alicia. So we'll do Laura, and I think I get Elliot on the first coming up here soon. So I will probably talk to him next. Day, Reen. You come for a swim too? Not quite. I'm surprised this swimming club's active at this time of the year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How did I know you'd say something like that? Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. You think you could record my times? Sure, I can do that. Go! That took you 22.34 seconds. Phew. Just a so-so time. So-so? You threw her across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he could probably swim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding. I could hardly take my eyes off of her while she was swimming, or while she's in the water. That's the sequel. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Oh. No, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. The Graham is located alongside a lake, and I used to train there in the winter to train, or swim there in the winter to train. So it seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed you joined a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. Seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. And then there's the link level I was talking about. Alright. Let's go back to Trista. To the dormitory. And then Elliot's room. Okay, which one was his room? There you go. Phew. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carry them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too. I should probably look through them. I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Of course. There's food involved, so you're like, well, I am here. Look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food in here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? And I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a musical academy. Weird. Really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Alright, what's time? Hey there. Good to see you. Are you the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy? You've got a good memory. I'm George Nome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Swarzer, in class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. President Toa told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I'm curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own orbit factory. Engineering Club's been in charge of maintaining orbits here for a long time now. Wow, that's really impressive. I'm sure you prepared all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request, too. That's right. I handle the stuff here at the engineering club too. I used to deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. What do I need to know? Awesome, so here's the rundown. As you know, I need to deliver 3 Orbital projects for me. First up is the Orbital Scale, which I need to deliver to the cooking club. The club meets in the home ec room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. Certainly explains how you ended up so busy. Sure does. It second delivery I need you to make is the antique orbital lamp. This one goes to Mitch at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. Antique orbital lamp to the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, final item I need to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Mikhail over at the Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. Orbital wristwatch for Michael from Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Alright, I can do that. And that's everything. I'll give you the items themselves. Pardon me while I take a drink, my mouth's getting dry. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all this around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, you'll get started. I'll get started right away. Yeah, I don't got channel points for you to redeem for that, so I could just have to put it in the chat. Yet. I'm only at 8 followers. It's going to be a little while before I get to that point. I'm also only averaging, the last time I looked, I was only averaging like 2 or 2.2 or something like that. So my average viewers also isn't there yet. But I'll get it there. Music room. Oh my god. Either you wouldn't happen to be here during the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting for? Or waiting on? Yep, that's the Orboscale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he worked so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than an analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, you can even subtract the containers waiting for you. It's handy. I'll believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? Haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you ever tried to cook anything yet? Not yet. I don't even know where to start. Means you're a virgin as my olive oil. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll give you this to get you started. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get you started on. It's so easy, I got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Thank you very much. This recipe seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me the orbital scale. Pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. Cooking's another part of the game that I really haven't done a whole lot with. Trista's down here. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? There's someone named Michael here. I got delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me? Indeed I do. Here it is. Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so if you're feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time, things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that'd be pretty tense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trist is guaranteed to see a big increase in popularity. Which would mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. I would if I had an all-board radio. Oh, I gotta head back. A sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing up my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. You got some business here, kid, or are you just window shopping? I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will you? Right. This guy doesn't seem too friendly. Kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Wouldn't have thought an item breaking right after I paid for it. This is a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get lots of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. Wait. You looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So like, items for items? Oh yeah. I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'll like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Played. Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good for nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. Well, you can give it a try. Or don't. Or burn it, for all I care. I didn't pay you for it. Thanks. It's really nice of you. I had this strange feeling that he gave this to me because he didn't have anywhere to put it. Oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes, when I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy playing cards or whatever. Anytime. Oh hey, seems like you've done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you finished delivering those, what do you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go to either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. Pawn shop is a particular kind of hard to find too. That's true. Now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places are interested thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than did you. That's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were there at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Did you tell anything about the new show that they're starting up? Did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show. That enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an orbital radio? In that case, here. It's all yours. Wait, really? Latest model too. Same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make use of any of it. It'll be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust. So I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Argus units myself. So if you need help with anything Argus related, just come visit me and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Ah, right. I also meant to ask. You know about Sephiroth maths, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sephiroth? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sephiroth can be. But Sephiroth masses have a ton of impurities, so they've never received much attention. but recently someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sephiroth from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands and at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I just talked out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we keep exchanging favors. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. I see we got a couple more people in chat now. Welcome to the channel. I'm IT Dragon. I do a co-stream with Dine and Dead Poets on Mondays and Wednesdays with 7 Days, and just started doing a stream of this for Tuesday nights. So thanks for stopping in to check us out. Yep, Dine's in my chat right now. It's a lot of work. I'm exhausted. That's good though. Kind of fulfilling. Now that I think about it, Church might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now than I've done. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't there before either. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. Excuse me, Principal. Marine Sforzer of Class 7? Ah, good, good. Been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be what, 2 arg tall? Toa tells me you have accepted my quest. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your free day to assist me in this. No problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was already down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. Kind of already figured he was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there's a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate its original statue form, eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have been occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether any of the truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose it is true. And I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if the gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If it turns out to be the case, I would have no objections at all to you turning back. I should also stress that making this request to Class 7 as a whole, by all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go at it alone. Oh? Understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Alright, time to go to the old schoolhouse. There's a door over here. There's a pond, yep. Do a little bit of fishing before we do that, because once I do the schoolhouse, it ends my day.
Bad.
Oh, we'll try one more time. I can fish up to 4 more times here. Got a crab.
Caught one.
So 48 points. I can get this stuff. Part of the set. That's worth getting. Hey, you didn't waste much time stopping by, did you? Once you're hooked on fishing, come see me. You got the points, I've got the cool stuff. We'll make some trades. Okay, I can't level that up yet. So, items, equipment. Check out the choker tank. Deck him out. Once I start exploring the old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I got everything taken care of on my to-do list. Yep, I got everything done. There we go. Wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. Alright. I want Elliot. Probably have another frontliner. Yep, so the only other person available is Gaius. Can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turned back. It's not too late. No, thanks. I'll come with you. We've got the practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this Orbital staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turn back, I just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll need to watch the others, watch each other's backs, and proceed with caution. The underground area should be just behind the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trap door again. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. Alright, let's check my tactics. I can't link up yet, but that is a decent. Whoa. Well, at least the monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait. Did it always look like this in here? No. This room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. How? I'd say it's about half the size. Maybe even less. There are things present that weren't here previously. Like that door? I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came, after all. I get the feeling that Dine's favorite character is going to be Gaius because of the voice actor. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. That's not true. I don't either. Because we didn't. The entire layout here has changed completely. How? sense new types of monsters here, too. What do you think we should do, Green? First, we set us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far in as we are able. Here we go again. May the goddess be with us. Alright, let's do this. Slug-like monster? This one should prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble with a monster like this if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we are made of. That's what I was trying to set up. I just didn't have the time. Didn't have the ability yet.
Winds, give us your blessing. Here we go. There. Now's our chance.
I'll take you up! Right! Give it up, everyone!
All right. Here we go. There. Go. Here. Come on.
My turn!
It's my turn. There. They're open. Go. Here we go.
Oh. Duh. Water's gonna be weak against them.
Leave it to me. There. Now. Go.
The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze. I did it!
All right!
Just getting started.
Well, that sure seems to do the trick. Yes, you fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low, and get used to them as we can. Yeah, indeed. What? What'd I do? Oh, now you want to watch Fate? Go watch Fate Abridged. Have you not seen Fate Abridged? I don't think they finished it. I don't remember when the last time another episode came out, but what at least was out of it was pretty good. Oh, there's like 7 or 8 of them. I thought you knew, otherwise I would have told you about it before.
It's my turn. Go!
Yeah, it'll give you something to watch. Just like there's the Bleacher Bridge, which, I mean, there's some good parts to that one, but they did all the way up to, how far did they get on that one? They at least did the rescue arc.
Winds, give us your blessing. Here we go. There.
The thing I recall the most from it is they do the captain of squad 12, their technical captain, Mayuri, when he fights Ishida, it's a rap battle as they're fighting. And I thought it was pretty well done.
Leave it to me. Go! There! Now's our chance!
I'll take you up! Take this!
Leave it to me. There! They're open! Go! Here we go!
My turn!
All right.
Alright, well, thanks for stopping out, Dine, and I will catch you for the stream tomorrow. And right, Nightbot right on cue, queued out the information for tomorrow.
I go where the wind
But yeah,
takes
I
me.
will catch you tomorrow, Dine, and we'll kill some more zombies. Yep, later.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go! There! Go!
Here! Leave it to me.
Take this! Here we go!
Oh, we did it. Watch out, guys!
My turn.
There!
My turn. Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Ha!
Thanks!
My turn.
There!
Right. Now.
Go!
It's my turn. I go where the wind takes me.
Right.
If it's a fight they want.
Here we go! There! Go!
Here!
Nice.
All right. Arcus, activate.
Take this! Here we go! There! Now's our chance!
I'll take you up.
Leave it to me. I go where the wind takes me.
Yay, we're at the end!
Alright, well, we are going to end the stream here. We will pick it up next week, Tuesday, with the boss fight. So I hope everyone stops out to check that out. I know we had Dine active in the chat. We had a couple of people stopping out to check out the stream. I appreciate you stopping out, even if you weren't chatting with us. Like Dan and I were talking about right before he left, I will be joining him and Dead Poets tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more 7 Days to Die. We are playing a mod called Apocalypse Now, so I hope that you stop by and check out that stream. Until then, have a good night, everybody.